Before we begin our meditation, I would like you to gently gaze at the Fool card. The Fool represents the eternal optimist, fresh starts and new beginnings. Spontaneous and carefree, he sets out on the path of the adventure called life. Young, innocent, and unconcerned about what lies ahead. Continue to rest your gaze on the card, taking in the colors and shapes of the mountains, the sky, and the cliff. Notice the details of the Fool's attire, the feather in his cap, a staff and a bag slung over his shoulders, and a white rose in his hand, the design of his tunic and his boots. And observe the little white dog jumping at his feet and the sun shining in the sky. Allow the images to just sink into your mind, taking it all in, while you allow your subconscious mind to absorb the rich imagery and the symbolism contained within this card. Do not analyze. And if you notice thoughts coming into your mind, simply observe them, and then imagine them floating away like white puffy clouds in a beautiful clear blue sky. Now I invite you to begin breathing slowly and deeply. Nice, slow, deep breath. Breathing in strength and vitality. Breathing out what you no longer need. Now, when you're ready, find a comfortable sitting position and gently allow your eyes to close down as you feel yourself begin to relax. Take a nice deep breath in and hold it. And as you breathe out, let go of any tensions that you may have. Now take another deep breath in and hold it. And as you breathe out, feel a gentle relaxation flowing down through your body now. It feels so good to relax and let go. Now I want you to think about the top of your head and those little muscles around your scalp. Just allow them to let go and relax. And now all the muscles of your face, just let them go slack. Your forehead, your eyes and eyelids, the cheeks, mouth and jaw muscles. It's a wonderful feeling when you can let your face totally relax. You can actually feel the skin settling, smoothing out. It might mean that your mouth opens slightly. Just let it happen. Unclenching your teeth and relaxing your tongue. Because the more you physically relax, the more you mentally relax. Thinking about your neck and shoulder muscles now. feeling that wonderful relaxation moving into the tops of your arms, letting all tension drain away as you feel that relaxation moving down through your elbows, into your forearms, down through your wrists and right into your hands, all the way down into the very tips of your fingers and the very tips of your thumbs. Just letting all those muscles let go and relax. Now think about your breathing and notice that your breathing is becoming more steady, slowing down as you relax more and more. You can begin to let any tension in the chest area simply drain away as you feel that relaxation moving down to your stomach muscles now. And you feel those muscles relaxing too. Allow that relaxation to flow down into your back now, into the long muscles on either side of the spine. Just let those muscles relax as you feel that relaxation moving into your waist and down into your thigh muscles now. As you feel that relaxation moving down through your knees, down through the shins and calves, just allowing all those areas to relax and let go. As you feel that relaxation moving down through your ankles now, down through your feet, and into the very tips of your toes. All the muscles of your body so beautifully and sweetly relaxed. Now I invite you to imagine yourself walking along a deserted road on a hot summer day. Beside the road is a high stone wall, and in that wall, a small door with a lovely, ornate knob. See your hand reaching for the knob, turning it. Now go through that door and discover inside a cool, luscious garden. Hear the birds merrily singing as you notice the scent of beautiful flowers in the air. Feel the coolness. See the green, shady trees. And as you explore the garden, feeling more and more relaxed as you do, you come upon a well with butterflies dancing like sparkles of light around the top. Look inside the well. It is very deep. A cylindrical hole boring down into inviting, warm darkness. Now see a spiral handrail and a staircase twisting around the walls. And in your mind's eye, place your hand gently on the rail and start descending those stairs, feeling more and more relaxed with each and every number that I count. 10. In the walls are gleaming polished tiles. 9. Made from yellow and white marble. 8. And emerald green serpentine. 7. The circle of light above. 6. Getting smaller and smaller. 5. As you go deeper and deeper. 4. The comforting darkness surrounds you. 3. Feeling so calm and relaxed now. Feeling the texture of the walls changing, becoming damp and mossy. 2. Almost at the bottom of the stairs now. Just one more step to go. And 1. So deep into beautiful relaxation now. All the way down to the deepest levels of your mind. To the deep level of your mind that is connected to your psyche, your intuition, your higher self. And as you reach this last step, you can allow the stairs and the ordinary world to simply disappear, fade away, farther and farther as you go deeper and deeper into a blissful state of receptivity and heightened awareness. You see before you a tall wooden gate. The gate is locked, but you hold the key. Unlock it. Open the gate and go through it. And see what is there on the other side. Knowing that something magnificent is there waiting for you. Now close the gate behind you and find yourself in a very comfortable and special place. Very good. For a moment, simply look around, taking note of all you see. In front of you, see the scene depicted in the Fool card. And imagine now that that Fool card is growing larger and larger, until his figure and the imagery around him become life-size. Visualize yourself stepping right into the card now. Ahead of you, you notice a friendly young man, gazing upwards towards the sky with a little knapsack on a long stick, hung over his shoulder. Now in your mind's eye, go closer to him until you are near enough to touch him. Hold out your hands with your palms facing upwards and allow this friendly young man to place his hands in yours. Feel his warm, joyful energy in your hands now, rising up through your arms and then into your body. Feel that energy moving through you now. What does his energy feel like? Where in your body do you feel this energy the most? And now look into the eyes of this young man and ask, what am I here to learn from you today? Now take a moment to hear what the Fool has to say to you. Listen and learn from him. And as you do this, you suddenly realize that this teacher, the Fool, and his joyful optimism is already a part of you, and that you possess his spontaneity, his carefree attitude and sense of freedom to explore the unknown. And you begin to notice in your mind's eye that you are becoming the Fool. Allow yourself to become this joyful young man that is standing before you. Step into his shoes and feel what it is like to be the Fool. Now imagine yourself standing at the edge of a cliff without a care in the world as you set out on a new adventure, just as the Fool is doing in the card. On your shoulder rests a long stick with a little bag on the end, containing just the bare essentials. And at your feet is a little white dog, loyal and protective, yapping at your heels with excitement, encouraging you to set off on the path of a new adventure. Now take a deep breath in and smell the white rose in your left hand that represents your youthful innocence. Feel a light breeze on your arm and on the back of your neck as the wind comes up gently from the edge of the cliff. Listen to the excited barking of that little white dog, ready to accompany you wherever your heart leads. Take a moment to truly experience the spontaneous, carefree energy of this card. The Fool represents the eternal optimist, fresh starts and new beginnings. You are the eternal optimist, open to fresh starts and new beginnings. Spontaneous and carefree, you set out on the path of the adventure called life, unconcerned about what lies ahead of you. Now go a little closer to the edge of the cliff and look over, taking note of what you see around you. And what is below you. How do you feel as you stand here at the edge of the cliff? Are you inspired to take the leap into the unknown? And if so, where would you land? Or perhaps would you fly? What new opportunities might emerge? The Fool reminds us that all journeys begin with a single leap into the unknown. He teaches us to follow our own path and to trust our intuition. And in doing so, we begin to tap into our own creative potential and utilize our intuitive wisdom. Harness this energy now and take this moment to reflect on the personal message the Fool has for you today. And now you are about to leave this joy-filled, beautiful scene and become an observer once again, back in your own body, as you reflect on what you have just experienced. And you see the Fool before you as he dances on the edge of the cliff. Now the Fool looks at you and places his knapsack on the ground, reaches into it, and pulls something out. and you realize he has a gift for you. He places it in his hand and offers it up to you. And it's something very special, just for you. What is that gift? Now take a deep breath in, breathing in all the wonderful positive energy the Fool has to offer you. Your work here now is done. Thank the Fool. Step out of the card and watch as the card becomes smaller and smaller, returning to its normal size and becoming simply a normal tarot card once again, sitting in front of you. Knowing that this energy and intuitive insight is available to you at any time, just by placing this card in front of you, closing your eyes, and imagining yourself stepping back into the card. And in a moment, I will invite you to return to this reality, bringing with you a wonderful sense of joyful optimism towards fresh starts and new beginnings. Moving towards wakefulness, becoming aware of your surroundings. Stretch yourself, wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a nice deep breath in. Open your eyes and welcome back.